Come closer. Let me tell you a story of when Anansi worked with the enemy of his enemy. In the heart of the jungle lived Anansi the Spider, a small creature with a mind as sharp as a thorn.
In the heart of the jungle is where I live. I am a small creature with a mind as sharp as a thorn.
His greatest enemy was Kweku the Buzzard, a cruel and greedy bird who ruled the skies. What is the reason why Anansi the Spider and Kweku the Buzzard are enemies? Well, that is a story for another time. At the time of this story, Anansi and Kweku are enemies.
My greatest enemy is Kweku the Buzzard.
Kweku loved nothing more than to snatch the tastiest morsels from the ground, especially juicy, ripe figs that Anansi loved to eat.
I love nothing more than to snatch the tastiest morsels from the ground.
Especially juicy ripe figs that Anansi loves to eat.
One day, Anansi discovered a magnificent fig tree, its branches heavy with the sweetest fruit.
I am happy. I discovered a magnificent fig tree.
A very joyful Anansi hurried to gather the juicy, delicious figs. He became gleeful, just thinking about eating them. To him, the figs were nature's own special treat, just for him and others who respect the tree. He loved and appreciated all nature had to offer, and he valued nature's foods dearly. But before Anansi could climb the tree and collect the figs, Kweku the Buzzard swooped down. Those figs are mine, Anansi. He squawked, snatching the entire branch and flying away.
I must gather the figs before Kweku steals them. The figs all belong to me, and me alone.
The figs all belong to me, and me alone.
Anansi was furious. He knew he couldn't beat Kweku in a fight, but he also knew that every enemy has an enemy.
I cannot defeat him alone. Every enemy has an enemy.
The only creature who hated Kweku the Buzzard more than Anansi did was Asuo the Vulture. Anansi wanted to defeat Kweku the Buzzard on his own, but he also knew he could not do so without help. Although Anansi did not want to involve the vulture, he knew the vulture was his best chance. Asuo, the ground-dweller vulture, despised Kweku for many reasons, including stealing food from him, for his arrogant way of flying, and for his disrespectful way of belittling those whom do not fly.
I cannot defeat him alone.
I know the vulture hates Kweku. Greetings, great vulture. I have heard of your troubles with Kweku the Buzzard.
Anansi scurried to Asuo's nest. Greetings, Asuo, he said. I have heard of your troubles with Kweku the Buzzard. He is a thief, a bully and a boastful bird. He has just stolen all the best figs, and he says he will never share them with anyone, especially not a ground dweller.
He is a thief, a bully, and a boastful bird. He has just stolen all the best figs.
And he says he will never share them with anyone, especially not a ground dweller.
Asuo's eyes narrowed with rage. He thinks he is so clever. He hissed, "But I have a plan. The river where Kweku goes to drink is filled with thorns. If you can get him to land there, he will be grounded, and I will be able to teach him a lesson."
He thinks he is so clever. But I have a plan. The river where he goes to drink is filled with thorns. Oh, do not worry. I will do my part and do it well.
Anansi scurried back to the fig tree, taking a long, empty reed with him.
I must hurry to set our plan in motion.
I must hurry to set our plan in motion. I cannot wait to be free of that evil sky bully.
He then found a small, juicy fig and began sucking on it loudly.
These figs are so delicious. The more I eat them, the more I want to protect their trees.
If I don't protect the fig trees, the sky bully and his buddies will abuse it to ruins.
Kweku, watching from his perch, swooped down. "What are you doing, Anansi?" he demanded.
What are you doing, Anansi? What are you doing, Anansi? He demanded. Oh, just enjoying the sweetest fruit in the jungle. I found a secret stash, and you'll never guess where.
Oh, just enjoying the sweetest fruit in the jungle, Anansi replied. He wanted to tease his bully. "I found a secret stash, and you will never guess where."
I found a secret stash, and you'll never guess where. I found a secret stash, and you'll never guess where. I found a secret stash, and you'll never guess where.
Kweku's greed got the better of him. "Where is it?" Kweku squawked. "Tell me at once."
Oh, I am simply enjoying this delightful fig. Where is it? Tell me at once. It's on a small island in the middle of the river. The figs there are so sweet.
"It's on a small island in the middle of the river," Anansi whispered. "The figs there are so sweet. They can only be reached with a long reed. You just have to land there and use the reed to suck them up."
It's on a small island in the middle of the river. The figs there are so sweet. They can only be reached with a long reed.
Kweku the Buzzard, blinded by his greed, flew directly to the small island. He landed with a thud not noticing the sharp thorns hidden in the reeds.
Ouch! 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 Ouch!
He immediately became entangled. His feet stuck fast. Try as he might, he could not pull himself free.
Help! Please! Help! Please! Help me! Help! Please! Help! Please! Help me!
Asuo the Vulture, who had been hiding nearby, emerged from the bushes.
Well, well, well. Is the mighty skybird now a ground dweller?
With a triumphant cackle, he hobbled over to the struggling buzzard. You thought you were so clever, didn't you, Kweku? He sneered. But a ground dweller can be clever too.
You thought yourself to be so extremely clever, right? Do you still think you are extremely clever?
Friendly fairies helped to distract Anansi. He was hopeful that the plan went well. Anansi watched from a distance as Asuo the Vulture gave Kweku a well-deserved talking to, followed by a well-deserved plucking of his wings. By the looks of it, it would be years before the bully would be able to fly again. Anansi then scurried over to the fig tree, gathered all the ripe fruit he could carry, and happily feasted on his bounty. He had the figs all to himself, and he was more than happy to share with others as long as no one tried to claim and destroy the fig tree. Anansi was a happy spider, having proven that working with the enemy of your enemy is a very clever way to win, especially if you are small and mighty, like clever little Anansi the Spider.
I am a small creature with a mind as sharp as a thorn. My bully has finally been defeated.
Let me gather the figs to share with the others.
With some clever thinking, victory is mine.
Remember, Anansi, and remember to use your clever wit to defeat all bullies.